leg. Oh, nice one. Again. Oh, yeah.
Did I get there quick enough?
Penetration. Right fall. Sorry, more time. Right fall. Jab deep across.
Mike Tyson recently returned to training for his upcoming fight against Jake Paul, and this dude looks dangerous AF. Iron Mikey looking hot for his age, man. The boxing legend took a break from heavy workout time and training for a month after a frightening ulcer flare-up threatened to cancel the match with Jake Paul, which is now scheduled to take place on November 15th in Arlington, Texas. Paul, who himself has fought a couple of fights since the postponement of the Mike Tyson bout, has now expressed his fears over fighting the boxing legend. What's more, boxing pros and experts have been sharing their thoughts and predictions for this fight, and a lot of people strongly believe that Jake Paul doesn't stand a chance against a 58-year-old. It's almost like as soon as he saw Mikey Boy getting mad, Jake Paul started getting scared. Fans who are concerned for Mike Tyson's health don't want to see this fight take place, but a lot of people are interested in this unusual bout, with them sharing their reactions to Mike Tyson's latest training footage. One user commented on Iron Mike's post writing, "1 minute or less is how long Mr. Paul is gonna last. Go easy on the young guy, please. Please don't kill him by accident. Don't kill him on purpose neither. But don't do it by accident either. Just knock him dead. No, wait, don't." Another person said, "Don't go easy on him, champ. Show the world what he is." A third user said, "Make it like your earlier fights within the first round." Man, it looking like Iron Mike is totally capable of getting Jake Paul knocked out in the first round. Just have a look at this dude's recent transformation. Would anybody say he's 58 years old?
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, Iron Mike also didn't hesitate to call out Jake Paul for being overweight and unfit to fight him. Now, the boxing legend has decades of experience under his belt, and it looking like he can guess when his opponent is weak and incapable of putting up a competitive fight against him.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat. I thought, did you start training already?
Buster Douglas was fat, am I right?
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas. He's not going to win. He couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How he going to knock me out? What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't knock those little guys. How he going to knock me out? Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't knock out, never knocked out a real man. Come on. I can't even get mad at this guy because everybody know this guy's talking out of his ass. And stealing money. I'm up here just stealing money fighting him. Well, just come to the fight and you'll see. Listen, I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him.
Jake Paul took a sharp jab at Iron Mike, reminding him about his defeat to Buster Douglas all those years ago. Now, speaking of Douglas, though, he recently shared his thoughts and predictions on the upcoming fight, and he had no doubts over who's gonna win this epic bout. Speaking of Gambling Zone on his rival's ring return, Douglas predicted it would be the end of Paul's short stint in boxing. It's not gonna be good for Jake. I don't think there's gonna be much of a boxing career left for Paul afterwards. I think once Mike gets rid of him, that's it for his boxing career. Douglas advises Paul to keep moving come fight night, but ultimately, he believes that it's gonna be a piece of cake for Iron Mike. The best scenario for Paul is to just last the entire fight, say he went the distance with Mike Tyson. keep his hands up, and duck those haymakers, cause they gonna be coming. Paul will be intimidated by those haymakers. They're like rockets. Douglas also advised Paul on how he can last the entire fight in the ring. He said, "Keep moving, Paul. Don't stand in front of him. Don't stand on the train tracks." I look at it like an easy win. It's gonna be the easiest win in his career. At 65 years old, it may be tough, but at 58, it's gonna be a piece of cake. Douglas ain't the only one who predicted an Iron Mike victory. Iron Mike's boxing coach for the November 15th fight also thinks that Mike Tyson is way too strong for Paul. He stated that this fight is gonna be a war with Jake Paul getting reality checked by Tyson.
27 years old against 57 years old, 30 years of difference, age difference. Of course, Jake Paul is gonna use the distance to avoid Mike Tyson knockout power. How do you see that fight going? What do you expect from Jake Paul and what Mike Tyson can bring maybe to decide that fight?
So in the paper, everything is beautiful, but sometimes the reality comes and crash the fantasy. In the paper is one thing, but as soon as you step inside the ring with a legend like Mike Tyson, as soon as you look in your eyes, is different. So everything that you have to say about him, when you go there, it become like man, it's gonna be a war. You know you're gonna fight somebody 2 times world champ, somebody that has his own style to move forward, somebody that fought against the toughest heavyweights in the world, somebody with his history, somebody he never backed up, somebody that always move forward. Let's see how Jake will react. Have somebody put pressure over him, make him moving backwards.
His coach acknowledged Paul, stating that he's got plenty of experience from his past fights with retired boxers and MMA fighters. See, the problem child really wants to be taken seriously as a boxer instead of a YouTuber, which is why he wants to take on one of the legends of the sport. Raphael also shared that Iron Mike and his team respects Paul as a fighter and will be viewing him as just another boxer in the ring on fight night.
How do you see Jake as a boxer, comparing the last fights against Fury, against Anderson Silva, against Woodley twice? How do you see him as a boxer? You think he's a YouTuber or he's already legitimate fights?
He's a legitimate fight. His history talk for itself. As you can see, he fought against former world champs. Oh, but guys are older than him. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't call this kid YouTuber anymore. He knows how to box. He has split decision against Tom Fury. He shows his skills. And he's gonna fight against somebody then no box as well. And I'm gonna put pressure over him. I'm gonna put a lot of pressure over him. And this is what we expect this fight. So it's gonna be 2 boxers fighting, and let's see what happens.
What do you expect from that fight?
At least Mike bite his ear. Cut his head off, or gonna bite his ear. I expect a good fight. Jokes aside, I expect a great fight. With all respect, the kid deserves respect. Outside the ring, he's gonna say whatever he say. But inside the ring, we respect him as a fighter. He put his name there. A lot of people back up to do with Mike, but he put his name there, so he deserves respect. It's gonna be something, but it's gonna be one amazing day for all the martial arts fans, for the, like you say, for judo guys, for taekwondo guys, for all generation of fighters. The martial arts is gonna stop to watch this fight. Because when you see Mike Tyson inside the octagon, outside the ring, you're gonna see a guy there with the same desire than when he fought for the world champ first time. So I expect a great fight. I expect something that gonna be history. This is gonna put our name there in the history, and I'm excited to be next Mike on 1-1.
Raphael also shared some interesting insights on Mike Tyson's training regimen. To dismiss those who've been criticizing this fight, he stated that Iron Mike has been training hard for several months and has been using the most modern training technologies and equipment. He also assured fans that Iron Mike's comeback fight against Jake Paul will remind fans of the boxing icon's best years in the ring.
People have to understand, you have to see Mike
the way he trained. He trained exactly the same way the new generation trains, sometimes more than that. So it's no news for me. I was expecting to see Mike at least fight 2 more times. This is what we're looking for. And then when we hear about Jake, I say, man, Mike can fight against anyone. I see with good eyes what I can see in the gym every single day. His energy, the way he put his brain is unbelievable. The people they have surrounded him, Mike can fight against anyone. It is what we believe. He's never gonna put his name in something. Then I truly believe he can go there and put a great show. I believe Mike gonna put a great show. He trained hard every single day. When he put focus on something, it's amazing to see. Like I said before, I learn every single day. I see his reaction about everything, and you guys can expect a great show.
He also went on and revealed the names who is working with Iron Mike for the upcoming fight.
Those videos that we've seen online the last few days, how recent are those? Are those training sessions that happened recently?
Last week.
Okay.
I just come back from Seattle. We spent last week over there, and Mike just hit the bags, hit the meats, hit the bags, he did his strength conditioning, his diet. He had a group of people around him. I'm one of those guys that work with a lot of people around. And we have Erica, we have a Mike Angel, we have a James, we have Kikis, Mike's wife. She take care about everything. So it's a great team. It's a great team, and we're super excited. It's a professional team. It's not something that just like gonna be entertainment. No, it's gonna be a fight. This is what we truly believe. And Ariel, the way I train Mike is the same way I train my boys to fight MMA. So there's no difference. And sometimes I can see in Mike something that can inspire the next generation. The way he see the fight. When he put his name, he knows what to do. He knows what he wants. And it's gonna be a war, man. This is what I truly believe.
When asked to share a prediction, Rafael made a bold one, predicting a first-round knockout for Mike. Now, he didn't hesitate and indirectly sent a stern warning to Paul that this fight ain't gonna be an easy one.
See the fight playing out. What do you envision?
First round KO. Hey,
wow.
So this is Mike Tyson.
First round.
This is Mike Tyson. This is Mike Tyson. This is the way he fights. Nobody have to teach Mike to fight. So it's gonna be amazing. But we prepare him to go into and do his thing. Be ready to go in, to go out, prepare to counter, prepare to work his defense, and the most important thing, prepare to attack. Because this is Mike Tyson.
And how's his cardio these days?
Doing well. Saturday before our meet, he ran for 1 hour.
Wow.
So before our training.
He's confident that Iron Mike can easily win this fight. Now, other boxing legends who fought Tyson also shared their thoughts on the Legends boxing comeback. Now, Tyson's biggest rival, Evander Holyfield, thinks that Iron Mike still's got it in him and warned Paul about this fight. He nevertheless had some words of advice for the aspiring boxer.
How do you see that fight stylistically? How do you see Mike at this age? By the time he fights Jake, I think he'll be 58 if I'm correct. Jake's 26. How do you think that fight is going to turn out?
Well, I'll tell you what could happen.
Yeah.
Because it's with the confidence the other guy. I don't know how much confidence that Jake Paul have in all this, but he's gonna be a lot quicker. And if he stay close to Mike, then his chance of winning gonna be great. But he try to stay back from Mike, he gonna get caught.
Why is that? Because people would think stay away from Mike, don't get hit, don't give him a chance to land at something on you.
Mike is like a snake. He'll pop out on you. He get there too quick. But if you charge him, you're gonna smother everything, because everything he push off his legs. He push off his legs so he too close. Like this, but if you give him room, everybody get knocked out going backwards. Like this, you get him in the room, you're gonna be messed up.
Now, Holyfield dodged the question if Paul can spring up a surprise against Tyson. He provided a scenario where Paul's got a chance, though.
Do you see Mike winning, or do you see Jake winning?
I don't know. It's all depending on how Jake fight. I tell you what, it's because somebody gonna tell him it's too crazy to be trying to get close to the guy. He gonna stay like that. Mike like he get in and he curve up like this and snap out and get you.
Yeah.
He'll jump up
MC
and
roll.
get you. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I like this, and you know, I'm like, you know, but you know, the point of the matter is, do Jake Paul take a good shot? I never seen him get hit by nobody.
Or a
So-
guy that the power of Mike even up,
yeah.
because power's the last thing to go.
Yeah, I'm telling you, so that's it. But you never know. Yeah, just like Mike quit in the ring, he got tired and just quit and just sit down.
Oh man,
I'm
yeah.
done.
I don't know. Would it surprise you if Jake won? Or do you think Mike, there's because of Mike's body of work, his experience, that like he shouldn't be losing a fight like that?
But the thing is you don't get in these things if you don't believe you can win. I'm saying that's my whole thing. I ain't never fought when I ain't think I can win. Every time I ever got in the ring, I thought I was gonna win. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna give my all. I'm like, yeah. So the whole big thing is that's the whole process of being a true fighter. You're gonna get your all if you get in there. I'm like, you know. I spar with my son. You know, I'm gonna beat him.
You're that competitive.
But what I'm saying, I'm not gonna knock the daylights out of all this. I can get, you can feel the shot when they hit your glove to how hard he's swinging and all that. You know, his hands are a lot faster than mine. And he weigh 154 pounds. He's going, oh, okay. Well, you know, I tell her, I said, no, I ain't getting there with you. I said, your hand too quick, man. I said, your hand quick like this. I said, you catch me. I said, you know, I'm gonna come back on you. I said, you know, but you know, I said, that's the whole art of the game, man. Everybody, don't nobody want to lose. I said, but that's the competitive nature of anything. I know I'm not gonna get you in the corner and just and no good. Well, I'm gonna hurt your shoulders and all this. I'm gonna be hitting so hard. I said, I wouldn't do that. I said, but I realized you're quicker than me. I said, so I'm not gonna keep getting hit in the nose like this. So I said, I'm gonna have to pop out a hook. I have to pop out a hook to make you cover up to stay right there for me to hit you.
Gotta keep him honest.
Yeah. You know, because you know, my son got very quick hands, and you know, he's 6'3", he weighs 154, and so you know, I know he's gonna be quicker. Pop, like this, but it's punches that I throw, he don't even know nothing about. I go, act like I'm going to the head and hit him with the body with that right hand. Like that, you know, so you know, that's the whole art of the game of boxing is that, you know what, it's almost like tagging. Who tag each other most.
Former undisputed heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis also shared his thoughts on Paul fighting Mike Tyson.
Are you looking forward to the Tyson fight with Jake Paul?
Absolutely. It's going to be a great fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you wish it was a sanctioned fight and not an exhibition like it's going to be?
No, because I would feel really bad for Jake Paul. I don't want him to get hurt.
In another interview, Lewis talked about Mike Tyson's strengths and has some valuable advice for Paul.
Mike Tyson, he's fighting Jake Paul. You know this man well. What are your expectations for that big fight?
Mike Tyson is two-dimensional. He's going to come at you, trying to knock you out. You got to try and stay away from him. Stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. Make sure that he's not in the way of those punches. Tyson's a real fighter.
He's 57 years young. He still got it. He still got it in his eyes.
Oh, yeah. Tyson can throw a punch. He can take a punch. He's doing something that he's used to.
The legends won't rule out Iron Mike against Jake Paul. But let's take a look at what the rest of the boxing community and fans have got to say about this upcoming fight.
If it's under decision, probably Mike would win it, hopefully a knockout. If decision, it's Jake.
I don't even know how to call these fights because it's like I don't know what the it really is. But I feel like there's more money in the future for Jake to continue fighting, so it makes sense that Jake would win to continue to get like
Jake
bags.
Clearly has knockout power. Bro.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, Jake
that's the thing, and yeah.
I mean, Mike, it's Iron Mike. You feel me? He's a legend in the sport. Jake, he's a YouTuber. I feel like if Mike jumps on him early, once you know how to box, his power's never gonna leave him. I feel like if Mike jump on him early, you can get him. But if it goes past the second round, Jake is gonna get him.
Oh, you think Mike gonna get one on?
Mike is old.
Yeah, he old, but I don't know.
I don't know.
He should be able to make 2 rounds.
I don't know. I don't see a 6-year-old man hanging in there with a 25-year-old man.
Sorry.
That's Mike Tyson on the phone.
Man. But I don't see a 6-year-old man hanging in the ring with a 25-year-old trying to keep up, chasing him around. I don't see it happening.
They're predicting Jake.
I'm taking Mike by knockout, Jake by decision.
Man, Mike got that one-hitter quitter power forever till he passes away. And so at the end of the day, I don't think that Jake Paul's ever been hit with anything with that type of power. And so I think that Mike still got it. So we'll always have that power. It's the last thing to go. Yeah, for us fighters, the power is is the last thing to go. And at the end of the day, I think that Mike is still, relevant when it comes to, him putting it on the show and being able to knock a dude out that's, never been really hurt. But Mike Tyson, that's power that he's never ever in his life ever felt.
Jake Paul, Michael Tyson. What do you think is going to happen? I want to hear from you because I feel like you have a lot more sense than the average person I spoke to about this.
I think
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul gonna win, bro.
Yo, see, this is my guy. This is the I'm talking about because he actually makes sense. What is making think that a 58-year-old man is about to whoop a 27-year-old? Like, what the f*** I think this is?
I already know about that.
Yo, bro.
Let's fight Mike, I think. Why? I don't give a f if he's 55. That's still Mike Tyson. Mike's in good shape, too. Oh, my God. Mike trains every day. He trains with Rafael Cordero, who's a legend in MMA. Rafael is a world-renowned trainer. We see him holding the mitts for Tyson, and Tyson smashing the mitts. Like, Jesus. That guy can still you up. Like, I don't give a if you think he's 55 years old. That guy will hurt you. Jake Paul's on the other side of the ring, and he sees Mike Tyson just bobbing and weaving. He's going to have a recognition. He's going to look over and go, oh my God, that's really Mike Tyson.
All right, some surprising opinions and predictions in there. All right, I get that. But what I want to know is what y'all think about this upcoming fight. Who y'all think is going to win? How many rounds do you think Paul is going to go? Yo, I'm going to start calling him Young Herc. Because like Hercules, he over there thinking he's going to go the distance. Oh, man. But do y'all really think that Jake Paul's going to do it? Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.